I was an IV drug addict for 6 years, and I felt like I was the functioning addict. I could keep a job, um, I could somewhat function to a point, so I thought, and then my marriage failed, and I lost it, and then I wasn't maintaining. The last 11 months of my addiction was very hard. I was just a broken person, and I said, I have to change this. I can't live like this anymore. I knew that if I didn't go get help, um, the next call would be me not being here anymore. And then I said, you know what? This is it. I'm ready. This isn't something that gets better with time. So I showed up at the Haven. The techs washed everything, every single thing. Let me pick out what I wanted to have while I was there. They didn't, look at me like I was some sort of junkie or lesser than person. I felt like I was home, and that was a very strange feeling for me. But I felt safe, and that meant more to me in that moment of my life than I can explain. I just did what I was told. The things I listened to in group, the things the therapist told me to do, the recommendations they gave me, I was to the point where I had no options left. So it's one of the most simple and hardest things I've ever done in my life, to just do what I was told. And it was that easy and that difficult. The things that I learned at the Haven and the fundamentals just in those first couple days of sobriety, it was so important. I was taught how to love myself again, and I was taught how to have faith in myself again. I know now that my life happened exactly the way it should have, because it brought me to the Haven, and it didn't give me back myself. It gave me a person that I never had. I was never a successful, adult or, member of the community. People could not rely on me. So the person that I am today is somebody that I could never imagine that I would have been. The place I am in now, the family I have now. I'm just very grateful, very thankful, and it all started with the Haven.